global remote internship. And by the end of our session, you have a better understanding on your steps to start or consider a remote internship. Give me 1 second. Okay. So internships act as a bridge between classroom learning and the business environment. So they allow to take steps with the skills you've learned at university and apply them in the business world. On top of that, internships gives you a safe space to make mistakes, learn from them, and grow professionally. They are one of the best way to prepare yourself for long-term career success. So why a global remote internship? So an international internship make your CV stands out. It demonstrates adaptability, flexibility, and your ability to work in a global workplace. Employers view this as a sign that you can handle challenges and perform in a new environments. So this type of experience gives you a clear edge in competitive job markets. Global exposure. So internship are also known as an excellent chance to grow your network. You'll meet professionals in your industry who can provide mentorship, write recommendations, or even offer future opportunities. These connections are truly valuable if you want to work internationally later on. One of the biggest advantages of an internship is a real world experience. Employers today don't just want good grades, they want proof that you can perform in a workplace environment. And by doing an internship, you demonstrate your adaptability, show what you can contribute to the company, and your ability to take on responsibility. This experience becomes a valuable talking point during your future job interviews. Another important thing is communication. Working in an English speaking environment strengthens both professionals and interpersonal skills. You learn how to communicate with your colleagues, managers, and clients from diverse backgrounds. So, this is essential because good communication is often what sets successful professionals apart. Technical skills are important. Getting to know more on the tools that are being used to the business world will help you prepare for future roles. Experiencing them firsthand builds your adaptability. You being open to international time zone is, of course, a plus, as this shows your flexibility too. Many students who complete internship end up gaining an excellent experience and was able to benefit well for their future career path. Your skills and experience make you more employable. You'll be able to bridge the gap between theory and practice, which is exactly what employers are looking for. Simply, internships increase your career opportunities and make your CV or even LinkedIn profile stronger. As we know that CV is the first thing that we show when applying for a job, as it has a big impact on our career path. Bonus accessibility. So another good thing about global remote internship are you can take advantage of working and learning in a convenience at home. Plus, it also broadens the chance and more opportunities as you may explore your options. Seeing the help of remote internships in your future career will help you figure things out and even guide you with what you can consider in the future. So learn from the companies worldwide, gain real experience remotely, learn how to stand out, and discover global internship opportunities. And everyone, feel free to use the chat box or collate all the questions on your notes, and we'll surely go back to them later on during the question and answer segment. But now, let's dig deeper into the steps in preparing for an internship. Step one, start early. Do you want to know when is the best time to start looking for an internship? Well, right now. If an internship is a requirement for your studies, you already know that you need to complete one. Take ownership of your personal and career development and start your internship search early. Finding an internship takes more than just contacting companies who are advertising internship positions. Two, so as part of your efforts to find an internship, you need to set some time aside to think about the internship that you hope to achieve. So start by getting to know your industry, consider your studies, your degree, what you hope to do after after you graduate, and the industry in which you need to gain work experience. If you are not familiar with the industry at this stage, do some research on it. Consider your future career aspirations. Think about what you hope to learn and experience during your internship. Don't restrict yourself by thinking about technical skills alone, but also think about your abilities and attributes and areas in which you want to grow and improve. Next, consider your availability. Consider your earliest and your latest possible starting date for the internship. This also helps you clear view on the schedule and availability. If you were to get an internship offer quickly, you need to know when you would be able to start. You also need to keep in mind that any deadline you may have for the completion of your internship. This way, you can make sure you have an internship lined up early enough and you're able to finalize it on time. Next, consider the location of the internship. The best work experience opportunity may not be local to you, and you need to think of you can be open to be relocated. So consider whether you could do an online internship that is doing the internship remotely at the convenience at home. Also, think whether you want an intern part-time or full-time. So consider your financial needs also. So in Australia, many internships are unpaid. So you may want to think about that. Think about on how you will manage your financial responsibilities during an unpaid internship. Once you are clear on your goals and timeframes, then it's time to prepare. Step 3. So when you consider a remote internship, you have to be firm with your goals and targets, either with a skill set, collaborations, or even with the roles. Step 4, different time zones might be confusing as to why it's best to plan and research in advance. This is one thing that you may want to consider in entering the business world. Build a remote focused CV. So when we create our CV, it is important to highlight the capabilities that we can contribute with the type of internship that we want. This together with the role that we are applying to. So this has a good impact to showcase in your CV what you can contribute to the company. Set, for example, you are aiming for a remote internship. I highly suggest you highlight what are your skills or what can you do and what can you contribute, even if the internship would be just a remote internship. There are many online resources that can be helpful. That's step 6. Now, this is such as sick or similar job posting sites. So start researching. They often list internship placement opportunities. So speak to your friends or acquaintances and ask them if they have any contacts in the industry that you're interested, or if they know companies that are looking for interns. This is a great time to attend events, even online, where you can make industry contacts. So, exploring and researching has a big role in your future career path. Know what you want and feel free to explore your options. Step 7. So, do not stop and wait with one application. Explore the online world and reach out to global companies with as many as you can and focus with consideration. Step up your game and explore. Having that said, tracking your applications with different companies may help you being organized and able to secure follow-ups with your applications. Get yourself a tracker, open a spreadsheet using an Excel. For example, this is to keep score of your activities. You may create a columns for the names of the companies, date of the application, when you should make a follow-up, which role is available, highlight the companies who responded to your application, or even show interest to your profile. You may also consider adding the company's location, such as its country. Even a table drawn on a diary would be fine, as long as you store or write down the relevant information in a way that is easy for you to access. Step 9. Being receptive will help you gain more learnings and tips during your application or even in the real job world. This helps you improve your CV and even yourself. Strategize on how you will improve things by considering others' feedback. Expanding your preferences with industry or location may also be a help, in which may direct you with what is the suitable career path for you. Being open to entry level is always a good thing. Start with small, and that's okay. Companies consider applicants or interns that are flexible with anything. Could be the time, the role, developments, and even with unpaid internship. So focus on the goal that we are aiming for the experience and learnings, which will lead you to a bigger result and bigger opportunities. So those are the steps that we would like to share in preparation for an internship. Now, if you would like some help in finding the internship, feel free to contact us and send us your CV and inquiries at info@careerdc.com. Or you may also explore our website, careerdc.com. I'm going to put it on the chat box. There you go. And thank you everyone for learning with me today and attending the webinar. I'll give the floor and the chat box for all the questions that you might have. Anyone? This is the perfect time for you to drop all the questions that you have. The team would be happy to help you explore your options and give you tips and strategies. If you need some time, like a minute or two, to think of the questions that you have, feel free to do so, and we'll just be on the line.
You can unmute yourself and ask the question, or if you like, you can also type it in the chat.
Yep.
Okay, well, if there are no questions, I think we can end the session, Sana.
Okay. Yep, all good. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this webinar, and we'll keep you updated for upcoming webinars that we can, arrange for everyone. And we hope that you can join, and of course, to learn more about or finalizing and plan ahead of time. Um, for your upcoming internship, if ever that you're planning one. So I hope you've learned something from today, and we definitely shared everything that we could to help everyone. And again, it's in the chat box. We'll be waiting for your CVs and inquiries. Just send it to info@careerdc.com and explore our website at careerdc.com. You'll see all the details about Career DC there, and even the testimonial of the previous students that we worked with previously on how well they did, and how was their experience with their internship. Hope to see you soon, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Bye, everyone.